between the Arizona Cardinals and the Miami Dolphins. Two, three, four.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling, nothing could stop. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Up next, it's our main event between the Arizona Cardinals and the Miami Dolphins. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
He's going to field this at the 2. He's rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. It kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, touch. Anyway, Tiger swarm. Carl Leviani.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals stretch their early lead to 9. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals go up 10-zip here in the first. Kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's go now. 60, 70 Lions.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Connects on the crosser. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 13-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey!
Now Hurts. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He finds... ...37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Running it with Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. The one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Hurts. Now he's hit. Hurts fumbles. And the Dolphins got it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10 from the 32. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Throwing now on 1st down. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Running left side by Jefferson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes it off. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now.
Read up. Get it. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Pass play now. Buying some time right. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun again to Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they're bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. Pickup of 2 here, and it's going to be first down Miami.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. Hits his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. We've set of downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air now on first and 10. Into the hands of Harrison. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Hall will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. No to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. On first down, Hurts. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's back to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Look at that power, deep left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good.
On the ready.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, play action. Connects with Harrison again. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that means the Dolphins first down.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football. Sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off, man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's Hall again, and he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing here, Hurts. Going with a screen to Hampton. Has the lane past the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll run here on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight and force the throw away.
Good. Come. 180. Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Butker knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready?
They give on second to Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throw it here on first. Next with his back. Hall. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receive.
Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
That one splits the uprights, and the Dolphins lead by 15 now. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in a hurry up here. Hurts. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Cardinals getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hurts looking to throw. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Going right back to Ridley. Caught again. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Complete here to Hampton. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals, 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Here's caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals down by only 2 in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Hurts looking to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They start to drive at home. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
18, 5 here. Liking 18.
Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Hall takes it straight ahead. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. 2nd down pass play coming. This is running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Looking to throw. That's caught by Jefferson. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a design run. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.